It was past midnight. A light rain was drizzling and a thick fog blanketed the highway. A traveler named John was driving his car along the seemingly endless Route 66. There were no towns or settlements around. The only sounds were the faint murmur of the radio and the raindrops tapping against the window. Suddenly, the car's headlights cut through the darkness, illuminating a solitary figure standing by the roadside. It was a young girl shivering with cold and wearing a thin white dress. She raised her hand, signaling for the car to stop. Terrified of leaving a young girl out in the middle of nowhere, John hit the brakes. "Hi there, do you need help? What are you doing out here?" John asked, rolling down his window. The girl didn't say a word. She only nodded her head. Her face was very beautiful but ghostly pale, like that of a dead person. She got into the back seat. Instantly, the interior of the car was filled with a chilling blast of cold air and the scent of an old-fashioned perfume. "I need to get home. Just straight down this road," the girl said in a very quiet, faded voice. Along the way, John tried to strike up a conversation with her. The girl said her name was Laura and that she was in a hurry to get home. She sat in the back, staring out the window, humming a melancholic tune under her breath. Looking at her, John could feel an overwhelming sense of profound loneliness. A few miles later, an old abandoned cemetery appeared by the roadside. At that exact moment, the girl spoke from the back seat. "I am here, thank you." John stopped the car and turned around, but the back seat was completely empty. There was no one there. The door hadn't been opened. It was still locked. Only a small damp spot in the freezing air remained on the seat. In utter shock, John rushed out of the car and approached the cemetery fence. In the glare of his headlights, he spotted an old gravestone at the very edge. Carved upon it was the name Laura, alongside a photograph of a girl wearing that exact same white dress. The date engraved at the bottom read 1965. She was the girl who had tragically died in a car accident on this very road.